I'm News 18 meteorologist Cameron Hotman with your Thursday edition of Cam's Weather Vlog. I'm back. Took a couple days off, took Christmas the day after off, and missed a little bit, sadly. I really actually wish I was down here spending some time with you folks, really getting to soak in the entire winter storm, but I was actually driving through it a little bit yesterday towards the tail end of the system, driving right through southern Newton, Benton, and into Tippecanoe County yesterday afternoon, and did run into some of those slick conditions. The winds were howling as high as 40 miles per hour yesterday. We did see some drifting snow on US 52 across southern southeastern Benton County and northern Tippecanoe County. Definitely dealt with some of that drifting snow, the very slick conditions that we all dealt with yesterday. This morning, much of the same story. A lot of that slush, a lot of that standing water from yesterday now refreezing. We're seeing temperatures now getting down to around the mid to upper 20s across the area, so that's going to be another problem throughout the next couple hours, and temperatures really won't be climbing above that freezing mark over the next few days. In fact, the warmest day we're going to be seeing over the next few days is tomorrow. We're going to be warming up to around 32 degrees tomorrow afternoon, and then we're going to cool off for next week. A big cool down on its way for next week. But let's get back to the snow from yesterday. We saw about 4 inches here at the station. Drifting snow is a problem throughout the viewing area. Snow drifts down in Montgomery County as well as Clinton County got above a foot in some parts of the viewing area. As far as accumulations go, though, 6.5 inches Crawfordsville. Frankfort, parts of Frankfort saw about 6 inches. Other parts even saw more than that in Clinton County. And then you got further up to the north, about a trace amount fell in southern Newton County. 3 inches in Remington. Rensselaer saw about 1.5 inches. Fowler got about 1.5 inches yesterday as well. Now that the snow's all moved off, like I mentioned, we're left with those slick road conditions. Now those road advisories are being lifted at this point. Tippecanoe road advisory was just lifted a little bit ago, and we're going to continue to see the slick conditions, but altogether, looks like conditions will be gradually getting better throughout today and into tomorrow as well. Good news is we're going to be staying dry over the next few days. We're going to be seeing mainly cloudy skies, though, still gloomy, still on the cool side, but 30 degrees your high temperature later today. As of now, we're sitting right around 27, 28 degrees here at the station. The temperature will not fluctuate a whole lot throughout the day today. Tomorrow we get up to around 32. That will be your high temperature, in fact, the warmest day of the week. We do see a slight chance of some snow moving Friday night into Saturday morning. As far as accumulations go, we're not talking about anything like yesterday. Anywhere from about a tenth to maybe 3/10 of an inch of snow for the northern half of the viewing area. Now, the system that's going to be moving in is really going to skid across the northern part of the viewing area, dropping some light snow, and the winds won't be too bad either. We'll be seeing wind gusts up near 20 miles per hour likely for that system. Now, the main story for next week, for your New Year's, we're going to be seeing very cool conditions for next week. In fact, we're going to be seeing that 30-degree high temperature on Saturday. By Sunday, we drop all the way down to 23 degrees for a high temperature. And for next week, we're going to be seeing overnight lows sitting right around the mid to upper teens. So things will be cooling down quite a bit. So we get past the snow. It looks like that white stuff is going to be at least sticking around as far as accumulation goes on the ground, because temperatures won't be getting very warm over the next week. At 23 on Sunday, we get up to 26 degrees on Monday afternoon. Tuesday, looking at a high right around 27 degrees, and we see 26 once again on Wednesday. So temperatures will be below average really the entire week. Our average high temperature for this time of the year right around 33 degrees. But if there's any good news out of this is that the new year looks good. You know, Monday and Tuesday, though cold, we at least stay dry. We could see a slim chance of some flurries Tuesday, but it looks like for the most part we will be staying dry through the beginning of 2013. That's pretty much all I got today, folks. If you have any questions about the forecast, feel free to email me, cameron.hotman@wlfi.com. Email Chad, Jesse, and I at weatherteam18@wlfi.com. And also follow us on Twitter. That's at weatherteam18. Until tomorrow, folks, I'll have one more of these for this week, and then I'll take the weekend off and then post another one come Monday. But until then, I'm News 18 meteorologist Cameron Hotman signing off.